Yes, my name is Janardhan Reddy and my register number is URK18CS012. So this is the second experiment in OOPS lab and it is based on the user defined functions. Uh, second experiment is based on the C++. So it contains the 5 sub experiments. So these are all in C++ itself. So in this first one is to find the Fibonacci series and print them in the patterns according to the user. So here we are defining the void functions required for this void Fibo pattern and find Fibo. So in the main function we are asking the user to enter the number of patterns. We are storing that in n. So I'm passing that value to the Fibo pattern. And now here there is a user defined function called Fibo pattern. So here the input is collected by a and p, and in the for loop we are using that inp that initializing I equal to 1 starts with 1 and I less than or equal to input and incrementing the I, and the value of I is passed into the another function called find fibo to print the numbers in a particular series. So for this, uh, now if I want to user enter the three rows, so the loop starts from I from 1 to 3. So now initially I is 1, so I is the 1 is sent over here and it is collected by the number. So if it is 1, it will print A. If it is 2, it will print A and B. If it is 3, now the value comes to here. And if it is 3, in the case 3, the A and B values are printed. And here 3 minus 2, 1. This for loop execute one time, and that C equal to A plus B. Here initially A and B values are 1, 1 and C will come 2 and 2 is outputted. So if it is a 3, more than 3, if it is a 4, for loop will execute 2 times. If it is a 5, it will execute 3 times. So let's see how it works. I am entering the number of patterns is 3. In the first row, it will print 1 Fibonacci numbers. In the second row, it will print 2 Fibonacci numbers. In third row, it will print the 3 Fibonacci numbers, and so on. So this is the first experiment. And now the second experiment is to find the Armstrong numbers between the given interval. That Armstrong number means the cube of the individual numbers equal to the sum. So for that, I am using uh, user defined function. So here now and I am coming to the here, this is the main function here. So I'm declaring the two variables, asking the user to enter the two numbers and storing the two numbers in this 1 and 2. So I'm passing these value to the user defined function called Armstrong. So here these values are collected by A and B. So am I using the for loop in starting with A ending with B and incrementing the I. So now inside that for loop, I am using the temp equal to 0, sum equal to 0 and initializing C with I. I am giving the while loop with the condition that C is not equal to 0. That means C should be greater than 1. If this condition satisfies, inside there are the three statements: temp equal to C percent 10, sum equal to sum plus temp into temp, C equal to C by 10. So this while loop helps us to divide the number and multiply the individual values and cube the individual values and add it to the sum, and finally add the cube of the individual numbers and store it in the sum. Now after this value executes this loop, it will come to the if statement. So if the given number by the user is matched after dividing the given number into individual and cube and adding these numbers, it will print it is a print that number which I mean with that means Armstrong number. So let's see how it works. So I'm using from 1 to 1000. So from 1 to 1000, these are the Armstrong numbers. That means 153. 1 cube plus 5 cube plus 3 equal to 153. So we can check it later. And now here is the third experiment to print the rows. So I'll show you the sample demo. So here 1, 1 to 1, 1 to 3 to 1. So like this it will come. Oh, it is already repeated 1 of 3. Sorry, just for late. This is the 2 of 3. Yeah, this is to find the area of triangle. So this experiment is to find the area of circle, rectangle, square and triangle. So for that I am declaring the user defined functions, what are the required here. So let's come to the main function. So I declare the function called showcase. So this main function will complete. Now the showcase void showcase function will come here. So it will direct call this function. In this function I am declaring int ch and asking the user to select anyone, whether you want to find the area of circle or rectangle or square or triangle. Based on the user input, I am storing the value in ch and pausing this value to the ch. And now inside, if the user find a want a area of circle, if you want to press 1, so if you press the 1, this case will execute that. You want to, if you want to find the area of circle, you want to enter the radius, and we are storing the radius and sending the radius into another user defined function called circ area, and the area which is calculated from there is stored in a, and a is outputted. Now in the case 2, you want to find the area of rectangle, so length and breadth are to asked by the user and stored in L and B, and these length and breadth values are given to the another user defined function to calculate area, and the area is stored in A1, and area of rectangle is printed. And now in the case 3, whether you want to find the side of a area of a cube, that means side into side into side. So here he is asking to enter the one side, and the side is given into the another user defined function called square area S, and this is the area of square is stored, this one is stored in A2, and it is printed. And now whether you want to find the area of triangle, base and height are collected and passed into the user defined function called triangle tri area, and the area of triangle is stored in A4, and A4 is printed. So we can find area of circle area, rectangle area, square area of a square, and triangle. So this third experiment, you want to find the area of a square, not a cube. So square means here we can get side into side. So let's see this. So you want to find the area of circle, enter the radius 5. So this one 78. So if you want again, you can compile again. Area of triangle, it will enter 5 to 4, half into length into breadth. So here output is 4. um, Now this is the fourth experiment, is to the sum of the numbers. So here it is a main function. So in this main function, I am declaring the value inp. I am asking the user to enter the number combinedly. That means if we enter 5 6, the output should be 5 plus 6 equal to 11. So in this way, without the plus, we are asking the user to enter the two numbers or three numbers. So based upon the user input, so the input is stored in inp and send it to the user defined function called sum of numbers, and here the number is value is collected by the n. Now initially I am declaring int a, b and sum equal to 0, giving the while loop by giving the condition n should be greater than 0, and here there are the three statements: n percent n, sum equal to sum plus a, n equal to n by 10. This while loop helps us. If the given number is 5 6, first it will separate 6 and then it will separate 5 and add the two numbers and print the output. So let's see how this program will work. I'm asking 5 6, it will print 11 years done. Now let's try with three numbers: 1 2 3 3 4 5 6. Yeah, output is 6. So in this way this program will work, and this is the fifth experiment in the experiment 2, and this experiment is to find the HCF and LCM. For that, here is the main function. I am asking the user to enter the two numbers to find the LCM and CF similarly. So for I am initialize the two variables a and b. I am storing the two values in a and b. I am passing the two values in the function called HCF and return 0. So here the function is called. So these values of a and b are stored in int a and b similarly. So now I am showing capital A equal to small a, capital B equal to small b, and r equal to 0 initially. So I am giving the while loop that b is not equal to 0. That means b should be greater than 0. Now here I'm inside that while loop. If this condition satisfies, now r equal to a percent b, a equal to b, b equal to r. So now the values of a and b are interchanged. After that, the HCF will be printed and a will be given output. That means this one, r equal to a percent b. Now uh, this one is to calculate the LCM. So integer into a star b by a. Here why integer is declared: if it come the point values also, it should be stored in. If it come 5.6, 5 is printed output. So this value is printed here as LCM. So now let's check the output. So two numbers 2 and 5. HCF is 1, LCM is 10. So in this way this experiment works, and thank you for watching.